Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Afro Gardener. Today I want to give you guys 5 tips on how to garden on a budget. Let's get into it.
Oh, I dream of you, and can I help it if I dream of you every night? Dream of you, and can I help it if I dream of you every night? Dream of you, and can I help it if I dream?
The first tip that I have for you guys on gardening on a budget is containers. Get you some containers. They're low cost, unless you're going to the higher end containers like ceramic, terracotta. Plastic is going to really be your best bet if you're looking to not spend a whole lot of money. They're reliable, and you can pretty much get them anywhere. These are two and a half pint containers that I have right here in front of me. But you can also get gallon containers, or one of my favorite containers is the canvas pots. And you can get five gallon canvas pots, and I'll link them below for $25 off Amazon. And I really like them. I have some tomatoes and stuff in them right now, and that's definitely a possibility. But if you're looking to spend the least amount, get you some containers. You can get them from anywhere: the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, Walmart. Just make sure that they have drainage holes. If you're going to use the harder plastic ones that are in different colors or whatever, make sure that they have the drainage holes on the bottom, because otherwise you just wasted your money, because you're going to have to either break the bottom, like I've done in the past, or use a drill or something to drill some holes in the bottom. Because if you don't and you plant stuff in there, where's the water going to go? It's going to sit in there. You're going to flood your plant and create a nesting ground for fungus and disease. And you don't want to do that. So make sure they have drainage holes. And really, you could put, like in a container this size, you could put a tomato. Even if you just bought 3, that's what you could do. You have a tomato in each one of these. 2 tomatoes, pepper. You could do bush beans in here, 1 or 2. There are lots of possibilities for these. So that's definitely an option. So get y'all some containers. Next, because I'm talking about containers specifically, I wanted to talk to you guys about the potting mix. Now, if you are you're not trying to do a whole lot, but you do want to grow some food, I would suggest just buying a bagged potting mix. Now, all potting mixes are not built the same. This is one that I got from the store, and as you can, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's a lot of like wood chips and stuff like that. It is still fluffy, so it still would probably be fine. And I did read the back, and there is, phosphorus, nitrogen, and those minerals that are necessary to grow plants. But I just don't really like all the sticks. It's like shredded wood. And there is some perlite in here, but it's not my favorite. So I'm still gonna use it because I bought it, but I'll just probably add some compost and probably some more perlite, just to make sure that it's airy enough to allow like air to go through, and good enough for my plants. And but if you don't mind kind of spending a little bit more to have really good potting mix, I would suggest purchasing perlite, peat moss, and getting compost from somewhere. Okay, so the perlite for this size bag was $12 at Home Depot. Now, you're not going to go through this whole bag. I think I used this on like probably a lot of containers. Like, I've had this bag for a while. You're probably not going to go through this whole bag. Probably because you're using equal parts of each thing that I just showed you. You're going to be using equal parts, so you're not going to be going through this that much. So a bag like this is $12. Now this is I think it's 2 cubic feet. Hold on, I'm trying to find the label. Okay, this is 3, that's even better. This is 3 cubic feet of peat moss. And this was $10 or $12. So this is definitely an option. And then the compost, you can get compost from, you can get it on Facebook Marketplace. If you know someone, they usually have it available to purchase per the tractor scoop. So if you think about how big a tractor is, it could be like $20 or $25 per tractor scoop. Now in your area, if they're selling it like that, buy it. Buy it. Please buy it. Buy it for me. Buy it for me. Because usually, and then also you have to look at the what they're putting in it, like what's it composed off of. Is it leaves? Is it trees or mushrooms or whatever? I personally get my compost from a garden center here in my area in Tennessee, and they sell it like a bag of I think it's like a 5-pound bag for like $10 or something like that. And so, but if I could find some that's cheap like that, and they're selling it by the tractor scoop, I would buy that, because you're not going to use it all. Like a tractor scoop is a lot. That's a lot. And so, and because you're mixing it with 2 other things, you're not going to use that much. So, like I said, you're going to be using equal parts of perlite, which is that first bag that I showed you that looks like rock. It's like volcanic rock, and it really helps with aeration and airflow. Peat moss helps retain moisture, and it also is just really fluffy, because you want you don't want it to be too compacted inside of your pot. You don't want it to be too compacted for your plants to grow. And so if you do equal parts of those 3 things, equal parts of perlite, peat moss, and compost, you're going to be set. It's okay, but if you just want a regular potting mix, just buy the Miracle Grow potting mix. I used it last year. I've used it this year. It's fine. And it's about $3 or $4. Now, the next thing I want to talk to y'all about is probably something that I have come to really love, and I have started to collect. So one way that you can really cut costs, as far as having plants, is starting from seed. These are from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. These seeds are probably the best way to save money with having a container garden. They're pretty inexpensive, and if you don't want to buy them offline, you can get them from your local grocery store. You can get them from your local gardening center, and they are still reasonably priced. For like a pack of seeds, like $1.44 at Walmart, $1.29, and if it says organic, it probably be $1.99. So it's fairly cheap. And then they got them at the Dollar Tree for $1. And I've started seeds and germinated seeds from the Dollar Tree too. You don't necessarily have to get these, $3 packs of seeds or whatever. Seeds is probably the best way to save money. Because if you start the seeds, you grow the plants, you let them mature, you let them get to the point where they're ready to have seeds. You literally paid $1 to $3 for seeds, and you're about to get more seeds from your plant. But I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So yeah, start from seed. That's it. Like, you're gonna pay between $1 to $3 for regular seeds, and if it's a more rare variety or more, unique variety, you're going to pay $5. $1 to $5 for seeds. Get some seeds. The fourth tip on gardening on a budget is pertaining to plant starts. Now, if you're a person that, okay, I ain't got time, I'm not trying to start no seeds, or you really want to, you're more of like a nurturer, maybe you can nurture something to fruit and you don't want to start from seed or whatever your reasoning might be, you can definitely do plant starts. Now, plant starts are relatively inexpensive. If you go to the gardening centers, like a gardening center, not Walmart, because gardening center, they usually have quite a bit of a variety of plants for probably anywhere between $1.88 and $3, maybe $4. They do have trays, so if you buy like a pack of 6, it could be like $3. You just got to go up there and look, but they're relatively cheap. I don't think I've seen nothing that was like $5. I don't think I've seen nothing because I just went like the other day. And when I picked up this tomato plant, this is called a Golden Jubilee heirloom tomato. But the tip that I want to give you guys is look at the plants. Because I got this plant and it was, I think $1.88. I think. I don't know. I think it was $1.88. But if you look, there are 3 plants in here. Can y'all see that? There are 3 plants in here. So I got 3 plants for the price of 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these and put them in their own containers. So that's definitely something that you want to do whenever you're looking at plants. Hold on, I'm joking. Excuse me. Whenever you're looking at plants, look to see if there are extra ones in there. Like, I mean, if you're gonna just really look, because it may be more than 1 in there. And in this case, there are 3, and I don't even know how that worked. But I was also looking oh, maybe it's just all going in different directions. Maybe it's 1 plant, but it's not. I looked and I was like, oh, it's 3 in here, and that's definitely something you could do. Because that's 3 plants for the price of 1. So look at them. The last tip that I wanted to share with you guys is something that I kind of touched on a little bit ago, and that is saving seeds. Now, this is a Chinese cabbage plant that has gone to seed. I've been letting it go, and it's starting to turn brown. Now, when it starts to turn brown like this, it is almost ready to harvest the seeds. Y'all, look at this plant. Look how huge it is, right? So, look at all those flowers and look at all these pods. All these pods contain seeds. So, yes, I did spend probably $3 on the seeds for this plant, but I'm not going to have to buy any more Chinese cabbage seeds. So that's a one-time payment of $3. And because I'm going to save these seeds, I'm going to be able to continue to have this plant until I decide to stop gardening. Now that is it for this video on gardening on a budget. I hope you were able to get something out of this video. I hope that you will try to grow things in containers. I hope that this was helpful and maybe answer some questions that you had. If you feel like I left something out, please comment below and I'll answer. If you have any questions or you're confused about anything, please leave me a comment. I would love to help you out. I would love to clarify. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.